service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC News and Jib Jab Greetings. I'm Bud Lowell. The full AccuWeather forecast is across the top of every CNC local news page. Police in Macedon say 2 people were killed early Monday morning in a single-vehicle crash on Canandaigua Road south of Route 31. Apparently, the car went into a tree for a still undetermined reason. About 3:30 in the morning, Canandaigua Road was closed for several hours before dawn while police investigated. We don't have any more information yet. It was a long day of golf at Locust Hill Country Club as the Wegmans LPGA Championship squeezed in 36 holes to make up for Thursday's washout. It came down to a playoff in the end, and South Korea's Inby Park won it over Catriona Matthew of Scotland. In the LPGA photo, that's Park being baptized by the first-round leader Chella Choi, her countrywoman. Suzanne Peterson of Norway came in third. Second-round leader Morgan Trussell finished fourth, and Choi herself was fifth. Park tweeted, "It feels great to win. I was really lucky to get in the playoff. It's a miracle I won." Well, we barely got to dry out for a day from last week's rain. Now the National Weather Service says here it comes again, lots more of it. A low-pressure system is moving slowly through the Great Lakes. It will bring another round of widespread rainfall across this region. Pockets of moderate to heavy rain on already wet ground may cause minor flooding in some areas. There may also be high water in the small streams. Supporters of the Rochester Police Mounted Patrol have launched an online campaign to save it. The Mounted Patrol has been cut from Mayor Tom Richards' 2014 budget, a budget that had to close a $43 million gap, and it's actually smaller than this year's. In his budget message, the mayor said the Mounted Patrol makes a valuable contribution, but city residents would be better served by putting that money into the tactical unit to fight gang activity and violent crime. Mayor Richards' budget is up for action by City Council on the 18th. Supporters of the Mounted Patrol are on Facebook and the petition site change.org. They're trying to get the funding for the Mounted Patrol restored. As of this morning, they are 650 signatures towards their goal of 1,000. If you're interested, the Facebook page is Save Our Rochester Mounted Patrol. Republicans and Democrats have rolled out their slates for the town board and county legislature elections coming up this fall in Arundecoit. Democrats on Saturday, Republicans on Sunday. Democrats say they want change in Arundecoit. They're running Adam Bello for supervisor. He is currently chief administrator in the Monroe County District Attorney's Office. And Bello says the town needs a new vision and strong leadership to bring progress into big projects, specifically I-Square, which nearly stalled this year over a tax reduction deal. The Arundecoit Dems are running Lori Barnum and Dave Seeley for town council. Incumbent town justices Joe Janier and Joe Valentino. They also have Joseph Morelli, Jr. running for a full term as a county legislator for District 17. Morelli was appointed to fill an unexpired term, which raised eyebrows since he was appointed by his father, the chairman of the Monroe County Democratic Committee. Morelli, Jr. says he expects criticism for that and is prepared for it. On the Republican side, they're sticking with incumbent supervisor Mary Joyce DeRizio, who says the town is moving forward with economic development and has beaten its fiscal stress. Republicans also have incumbent town board member Paul Marasco running for re-election and attorney Bill Brongo up for the 2 seats that are on the town council. For the 17th legislature district, the GOP is running Ed McClenathan. He's a lawyer with offices on Culver Road. He specializes in child and family law. Thousands of teachers from around New York, including 350 from the Rochester area, rallied with their supporters at the state capitol in Albany Saturday against what they see as misuse of standardized testing. The New York State United Teachers say the state is putting tests before instruction and ignoring the voices of parents and teachers. They say by the time they prepare students for the new Common Core Standards tests, administer the tests, and follow up on the tests, there's not much time for anything else in the classroom. They're also displeased that their students were tested on the Common Core this year before it was even fully implemented. They say they didn't have time enough to teach the new concepts, yet they and their students are being judged by them. The state education department said it had to do the testing this year. It needed a baseline, it says, of what students have mastered. Then they can tell what actual progress they make in the coming years. The Common Core standards are intended to move the intensity of public education in New York up a notch and graduate students ready for college. Former Secretary of Defense Robert Gates will be at the University of Rochester this coming fall for the 13th annual Meliora Weekend. It's the university's combination of homecoming, family weekend, and alumni reunion weekend, and this year it begins October 10th. Gates served various roles under 8 U.S. presidents. He was Defense Secretary for both George W. Bush and Barack Obama. Rochester police say a 60-year-old man was taken to Strong Memorial Hospital after somehow crashing his bicycle on Lakeshore Boulevard near Culver Road Sunday morning. They say the man was seriously injured while biking along Lake Ontario, but they don't believe any vehicles or other bikes were involved in the accident. They're still investigating how it happened. The man underwent surgery at Strong Memorial Hospital. And Tuesday is the day to adopt a cat from Lollipop Farm, should you be looking for one. They're waiving all the cat adoption fees June 11th as part of Adopt a Cat Month. Lollipop Farm has 475 cats of all description and more coming in all the time, so they would like to put them with loving families. That's where we got Marie, the official CNC mascot, destroyer of furniture, and manager of pest control. You would hear her on this podcast a lot, except I usually edit her out. With each adoption, you get spaying or neutering, feline leukemia testing, vaccinations, and parasite treatment, and a certificate for a free health exam, also 30 days of pet health insurance. To the left of the player window are links to these and other stories. At the bottom of the page in the gray bar, links you can use to post items directly to us. The next news is as it happens, updates are as necessary, and I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.